What is going on, guys? This is the 3D podcast here. I am your boy Austin, podcast director. We are sitting here with almost the entire squad. We got to my right, we got our boy Swan,
How's it going, everyone?
our visual engineer, and then we got our man Ethan,
What's going on?
the founder, producer, chilling, and we got our man Matthias,
Yo, what's up?
the videographer. What's good? Also, our main producer, Rob, he is not here. Happy birthday to that man, February 22nd. What's good? Pretty sure he's 20, right?
Yeah.
20th.
Woo!
20 years old.
February 22nd as we speak.
22nd, yeah.
You're a quarter of the way there, Rob. Congratulations.
Yeah, not a big deal. 20 is not a fucking real big thing. I mean, you feel exactly the same as 19, but it's all good. That's why he's not here. But anyway, guys, what is good? What's new with life or anything with 3D? What's new in the works?
I've decided to go, seeing as though live shows will be coming up in March, I've
That's
decided...
what you think. I'm kidding.
My plans with 3D, seeing as though live shows are coming up in March, is that I'm dropping down to, part-time, 2 days a week at Walmart.
Nice.
Frig that place. To, grab the bull by the horns, take control of my life, and work on some visuals and get ready to rock some shows for you people. Let's get it! The lineup.
What about y'all? What's good? Anything crazy new with any 3D shit you guys are working on or anything personal?
$20.
Yeah, we got another video cooking up in my department.
It should be out hopefully by the time they hear this.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah,
Yeah, we mentioned in the last episode about that, but
right on. I wasn't pressing you.
shit is in the works. It's in progress. It will be on.
Nobody wants to hear that, bro. Where's the sauce?
It's gonna be coming to your screens. So yeah, this video is just a promotion for the mix.
Our
3D mix coming at you.
How is that shit going on with you, dude?
Dude, I did my dig. I did the mix. We got the cover art, and so yeah, now we're just letting the after productions.
The music is done, but the video is all in works and all being
Dude,
done.
I saw a
Right.
snippet of it 30 minutes ago, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
So
some weird shit.
yeah.
It's coming at you.
Well, it should be out by the time they hear this. Just go check out our Instagram. It should be there. The first mix should drop, and you'll know it's out because the post that's telling you where to go and find it has the audio as well as a video that Matthias edited, and it has visuals that Swan made. So it incorporated everybody, and it's for the release of that first mix. And by the time you hear this, I'm sure it's on our Instagram. So go check it out because it's got all the music and the videography and all the components, visuals going at once. So yeah, we're pretty proud of that.
Think we could turn off the heaters?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We could even restart because I didn't think of that.
No, I mean, did it sound okay when you were listening to
Yeah.
it? Yeah. I'm sure it's not a huge
They'll
thing.
notice a difference. It'll be like a cut and it'll sound clearer, but whatever.
Yeah. See, that's just a lot more quieter. Anything new with your personal life, E? Just working constantly? You already know.
Well, I mean, working for me is what does that even mean, right? Because
Yeah.
working for me is just being in the studio, so it kind of just depends what hat I'm wearing at the hour, and I won't even say during that day because it changes throughout the day a lot of times too.
How about that hat you were wearing on Saturday when we went to Club Europe?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was a fun night.
That was
a great
That was a
night.
party hat.
we went and saw Subtronics.
That was the party hat. Yeah.
Yeah, it just
This is
depends
good.
on
This is
it
good
depends
night.
on the day, but I've been
I don't really plan stuff, because when I do, I'm always disappointed. So
Yeah.
I try and really just trust my tummy and live every day. And I know it sounds super cheesy and cliche, but I try and genuinely live every day as if it's this is it, man. What are you gonna do? You gotta get your orders, or what do they say? Get your affairs in line or whatever. Get your affairs in order. It's you're asked, this is it, right? But it's no, genuinely, if you ask yourself, the quote that I read in a book one time that I asked myself during the day is if this is the only thing I accomplished today, would I be happy with my day? So if I ask myself that when I'm doing something, I hope the answer is yes, and that determines what I'm doing, whether it's for 3D, not designer, personal life, family, friends, whatever it is. Like I kind of just go off of like whatever I feel like I'm kind of neglecting at that moment. That's what I give 100% of my attention to, and I try and make sure that it's like if that was the only thing I accomplished that day, that I still feel like that day was a win. So to answer your question, what have I been working on this week? I was lucky enough to get inspired by listening to some music and talking to you, Austin, and I was able to write some lyrics. Really, really excited to work on that vision and get a beat behind it and find either a lyricist or otherwise to get that vision out. I know we've talked a little bit about how I'm going to write an album. That'll definitely probably be one of the songs on there. I'm just really excited to keep working with Rob and getting more original content out there. It's we're doing it by the fly of our seat, but I just genuinely every day feel more and more like we've got a lot of things going for us, and I'm just very optimistic and ambitious for the days ahead. But yeah, this week was songwriting. The mix is done, so I haven't really been working on that. I've been doing a little bit of producing, working on getting my ideas out, learning how to mix vocals. I've been getting real cold at cutting up those vocals and getting in real precise and mixing up like just vocals. It's that's dope. Also, not just vocals, but just like this mix was the first time that, like in times past, I would always try and like be perfect, and now since I'm learning how to edit the audio, I can kind of like if I make a mistake, I can just edit it. So that's kind of been something that's been cool. But yeah, ultimately, I've just been doing what I have been doing for the past year, and I'm just getting better. And now I'm just rambling. So yeah.
Hey.
I wrote some lyrics. I fucking took care of... Dude, I'm doing a new regiment. Like, I'm taking care of my personal shit, like mind, body, spirit. You know, I can't help anyone else if I can't help myself. Like, I've been trying to, like, wake up, get that vitamin, that orange juice, get a little bit...
Yes, I love waking up to orange juice. My morning routine is I take a banana, and I take a knife, and I smear peanut butter on the banana and eat that with a glass of orange juice and some milk and water. Yeah. That's my breakfast. I really like that.
I just like,
Sometimes a toast, sometimes some toast or some bread if I'm really hungry.
How I start my day is huge, though, because that's usually if it's going to be an offensive or a defensive day. It depends on how I start, like, the first hour of my day. Like, you know what I mean? If I do what I need to do, I feel good about it. And if not, I'm like, I just feel like I'm behind the 8 ball all day if I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't get that good start. So, yeah, I've been working on my routine and been writing lyrics, getting organized, a lot of, file management, organization skills. That's a huge thing if you're getting into a career like this of, like, anything in the arts. Like, file management is huge. So, like, I haven't been doing as much production since the music and the mix has been done. I've been doing more of, just organization, cleanup, like a little bit of writing lyrics, stuff like that. But, I don't know. It's like it's part of the territory if you're doing something like this. Like, you got to spend a tremendous amount of time of upkeep and like downloading new music. If you're going to be a DJ, you got that's something I've been doing this last couple weeks is like we just finished one mix and now I'm getting all the fresh new music for the next 2 mixes, and I have an idea we're going to do a little like red mix blue mix thing for you guys next after this mix, and it's going to be like a play on like how 3D is red and blue. But
as a producer, you gotta like constantly find new music to like mix and shit like that.
Well, as a DJ, you got to do that. As a producer, you got to constantly press yourself to. Well, I shouldn't say that because that's a bad strategy. But you have to hope that you can remain creative. Don't press yourself to be creative because that's not going to work. But you got to get inspired. You got to surround yourself with inspiration and positivity. And that's. Right now, I'm doing more so of like the upkeep, maintenance, like collect myself, get ready to go again. But it's not a 24/7 push. Like we make the mix, we make the single, and then we collect ourselves. We take care of ourselves. We fucking collect our thoughts and get the next project idea going. I mean, what I'm getting at is this stuff's so premeditated. You don't just like slop it together, like pick one day and then finish it the next. It's like a lot of this stuff is months in the process. So there's a lot of upkeep and maintenance that comes with it, and that's what I've been up to. Files.
Cool. So I got a question. In your guys' opinion, what do you guys prefer for like seeing a show of any kind? Would you rather see it outdoors or indoors?
Depends the fucking weather and where I'm at, man. If I'm in Red Rocks,
amphitheaters are always really fun, honestly. Like Hollywood Amphitheater.
You feel much more like with the crowd, and you can kind of jive around and like
And if they have a really good sound system, like sometimes it's better to be really close. But like if you're just there for the music and the vibe out, and like
venues, I feel
cool.
claustrophobic. And when I'm in an amphitheater, I feel more free, and I feel like I'm like everyone's more like talkative to each other. And if you're inside a venue, people are usually like, I don't know you, leave me alone. Not, I shouldn't say that always. I mean, I've met friends at all kinds of concerts, but usually when people are like, when the weather's nice and people are outside, I've seen complete strangers be like, "Oh yeah, here's my weed. Here you go." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, I'm not saying that can't happen inside too, but yeah, everyone's.
It
always,
definitely happens
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
But
I don't know. I'd have to probably say like I would, if my ideal concert is like go back to Red Rocks and just see a baller lineup, because it's just so like, assuming that permitting the weather's nice.
be the baller lineup.
Yeah, that too. Be at Red Rocks and be part of the lineup. But yeah, if it's like, okay, I say this, both. If it's nice weather, take me outside. And if it's shitty weather, then you already know, like, Ibiza Space, like, #1 nightclub in the world, right? Like,
Matthias, give your 2 cents.
Cut on what? I'm sorry.
Would you when you're seeing a show, what would you rather be? Would you rather
That
be
thing,
inside or outside?
Inside
orange
or
to yellow
outside
goes
of the show?
No, like for venue wise, like it being the show being inside. Would you rather be? Would you rather see a show inside or outside?
it has
Okay,
chords.
so, oh man,
Because honestly, I think
I think-
I like being outside.
Red Rocks was amazing. Like, just that venue that's something. Like, I would say outside. Inside, that's more like club. You know, that's kind of like the vibe I
Sweaty.
get from it. Yeah, pretty sweaty. Always hot. Like, never bring a sweatshirt into the club, man. Never. Yeah, I would prefer outside because, like, first of all, festivals, man.
For sure.
Can't have festivals inside.
No,
Yeah. No, you cannot.
that's not a festival.
Yeah, that's a show. Yeah.
Let me throw this question at you guys. What'd be like your guys' dream venue to go to?
Red Rocks.
Like Colorado,
Um,
Red Rocks again?
Which is the one in Vegas that
Are
everyone...
you asking what
I've
venue
heard,
to play
I've
at?
heard artists say time and time again that there's just something magical about rocking Red Rocks.
Or
Like when you
Yeah.
fucking rock that bitch and you look up at those LEDs and your
Times
spotlights
Square.
hitting those fucking mountains and you just hear like the echo of,
My
I mean,
lasers.
anytime you're there, you're playing. I mean, I'm got chills on me right now thinking about like you're playing your music and it's echoing between the fucking mountains. Like, oh my goodness, that energy, dude. Like, and I'm sure there's other venues, but okay, yeah. Check this out. David Gilmour live at Pompeii, right? You know what Pompeii is? You'd have to look it up, right? You guys should
Yes.
look up David Gilmour live at Pompeii. I actually saw, peep this. I saw the world premiere of Dolby Atmos for the movie / documentary David Gilmour live at Pompeii. And so at St. Charles, Missouri, AMC Theater, they had Dolby Atmos set up in a theater, like the technology. And so it was, the surround sound, immersive audio. And so you bet my ass was there because, that's what we use to make the 3D sounds. So nonetheless, if you watch that, he talks about the venue that they played at, Pompeii. It's like burial grounds or something, and it's like super spooky. Like the energy they say there's like eerie, and like he said that like rocking out there. He's like the guitarist for, or was the guitarist for Pink Floyd, or
no shit.
maybe it's Led Zeppelin. I apologize. I think it's Pink Floyd. Yeah, Roger Waters. Yeah, it was Pink Floyd, but nonetheless. He said that like doing the concert there, he could like feel like the spirits in the air and shit, and like a bunch of kings and shit died there, and it has like a bunch of fucking history. But yeah, like Pompeii is the area, and I forget what country it's in. It's like somewhere like, I don't want to say like in Egypt or something, but it's somewhere like fucking not in America. And I should look it up real quick. But I would say like, I mean, yeah, like if you could do some crazy spooky shit like that, like that'd be cool. But aside from that, like Red Rocks or like Ibiza Space, because it's the #1 nightclub in the world.
That shut down, I think.
Ibiza?
Yeah.
Wow, that's sad.
Space, yeah.
What?
Yeah. I don't know, but Nathan, he featured on the pod a few episodes back, but
Our boy
Nathan the boy told me that Space in Ibiza, Spain closed down for some reason. I'm not sure why. Because that was the most popular club in the world for like world records straight, like years, like
Okay.
I don't know how long, but
Pompeii is a vast archaeological site in southern Italy's region, and it's near the coast of Naples. and it was once a thriving and sophisticated Roman city. Yeah, so it has like a bunch of Roman significance went down there, and it has like the Roman archetype, like you know how they do the cylinder things where they build them with pillars and they go on top of each other.
Yeah.
It's like he did a concert inside one of those where it's like where Romans used to like, oh, we're gonna watch each other kill each other to the death, like one of those Colosseums. He performed in one of those, and he said it was fucking gnarly. Yeah. I had to look that up. Oh yes. But it was buried under meters of ash, and
They had to dig it out?
And they had to dig it out, and it was like 79 AD. And the preserved site features excavated ruins of streets,
people, probably,
houses,
bodies.
visitors, and you can freely explore this. They have carvings of their animals and shit. But yeah, there's like an old ass Roman city that was like completely kept safe by the fact that it was buried under ash, and then we like uncovered it, and it gave us a bunch of insight. But also, then fucking David Gilmour went and rocked a concert there, and he said the vibes were eerie. It was gnarly. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. The boy David Gilmour rocked a concert.
Well, he
there,
asked, like, if you could go anywhere. I'm like,
Oh
well, it just made it
gosh.
come to mind, like, when I saw the Dolby Atmos. But
Yeah.
that you can look up that documentary, David Gilmour Live at Pompeii. It's a cool
Insane.
documentary. Yeah.
Insane. What about Tiesto at the Olympics?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, like, okay, Dream Show, like, Ultra Miami, like, fucking
Yeah.
main stage. Or, no,
Yeah.
the Dream Show, I'll tell you right now, here it is. It's for us to headline our own music festival.
Mm-hmm.
And to,
Desert.
remember, did anyone play Nazi Zombies? Remember Moon? Remember the Biodome?
Yeah.
Imagine,
Yeah.
pretend the Biodome is fucking LED screens and you're standing inside of it and they're underneath your feet too, and it's as big as there are many people that want to buy tickets, because we do it fucking Burning Man style out in the fucking desert. We sell tickets for 3 months, and we hope that it's the biggest music festival in the MFN world, because as many people want to buy tickets, that's as big as the dome is built, and then we say pile in. Yeah, but that would be like dream town, because it's like fucking Woodstock on acid on 2020 on everything. Like you can't escape the visuals. I mean, like they're underneath your feet, they're above you, they're below you. You get the 3D
Or the sound.
3D glasses to enhance the experience. You got the audio following the visual. Everyone's like, what the fuck is he talking about? Give me some time and you will see. Give it some time and you will realize attention to detail makes us the real guys. You already know.
The real guys.
Amen. But yeah, that's my dream, is to do what we set out to do, which is to create a completely immersive entertainment experience, audio and visual. Yes.
Yeah, we're not trying to like set out to do the Fire Festival, because that fucking failed.
Did
Yeah, fuck Ja Rule.
Yeah, Ja Rule. Have you heard about the Fire Festival, Ethan?
I've tried
No.
to get him to watch the doc a couple times.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty much this guy, entrepreneur, tried to make a music festival on Pablo Escobar's island,
Oh, shit.
and it failed terribly. Like, they started selling tickets, and they sold out of tickets because they had like world-class models advertised for it. They had so many influencers advertised for it, so kids ate that shit up. They made it seem so presentable, and then they realized that they can't make a festival on a tiny island, so they ended up like moving islands, and they still couldn't do it there. So like, dude, they used fucking get this shit, dude. They used old hurricane tents, like from Hurricane Katrina. They used old hurricane
guy on-
tents for lodging for these people when they were promised like. Dude,
Oh,
some
dude.
people were putting up like
Didn't they have a
thousands of dollars.
Like bungalows.
Yeah, dude.
I'm pretty sure, dude. There's
they
like
couldn't come
I'm
through
pretty
on
sure
it.
there's like a documentary or like a movie or some shit about that on Netflix, dude. I'm not
It's
even
but
called,
lying.
it's called Fire.
Yeah, bro.
Fire Festival, the
Oh,
greatest festival that never happened.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And I read the bio.
I really encourage you guys to watch it. It's really good. And I actually
Which one, the
no
Netflix
shit.
or the Hulu?
I watched the Netflix one. I did not watch the Hulu one. The Hulu one actually has an interview with the guy who set it up. He went to like prison for some time for it
shit.
because it was pretty much a fucking scam.
It's fraud, yeah.
Yeah, it was fraud.
yeah, that's what they
Yeah.
were saying.
Yeah, so I mean, it's really unfortunate. Like, he had all the greatest intentions, and he just wanted to bring a festival that was gonna rock the fucking world, but unfortunately,
Got fucked up.
yeah, like, dude, he tried to plan a fucking music festival in 1 year. 1 fucking year. You know how insane that is?
Damn.
He thought he was
Yeah,
gonna make that
you-
quick flip.
You cannot organize a music festival in 1 year. You know what? I'm not gonna, no, forget I said that. If you can do it, prove me wrong.
Yeah, let me work for you.
Yeah, let me work for you if you can organize a music festival in 1 year. Actually, EDC and Ultra, they do that.
Ultra Miami.
Yeah.
You are now live in the mix.
You are now listening to the 3D podcast. Dude.
You are now under the influence of garbage. No, that's like when you open your Snapchat. You got to know that Swan and I had a fucking ha-ha moment, just like me and Matthias had a ha-ha moment that he got to quit his job and fucking feeling.
Did you quit Walmart?
Well, no.
Pretty much.
Are you getting close?
Very close? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we had a. Well, he literally said, he's like, I wish I got to be like Matthias and be like, I quit. He was jealous.
Bro, yeah, the way I quit my job.
No, he said, he's
was
like, I wish I had a story like Matthias.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Bro.
Swan.
Where they're like,
Dude,
"What are
mad
you
love, bro. Oh my gosh.
In California, it's like
He didn't sign a prenup.
That's how you
Dude, but like, how, why?
I could find the love
But,
of my
like,
life, and
why
I'd be like,
should-
still,
I would
we're
still-
still prenupping.
Just
You go
because-
build an empire, fucking.
But the-
You know,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Jeff Bezos, like, looking at
Kim
us.
Kardashian could show up in my driveway and I'd be like, we're still getting a prenup.
No, Kanye wouldn't allow
She'd be like, you know, I'm a
Yeah,
guilt.
Kanye wouldn't allow it.
She's a billion times richer than me. I'm like, I don't care. You're still not taking my theoretical shit.
Yeah.
She's still not even that rich.
Oh no,
There's
she's
still richer people than the Kardashians.
she's endorsed.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
She's endorsed.
I want some
Shut up.
Russian princess from like, yeah. She's no,
Russian.
she's the daughter of some oligarch who like chopped up all of Russia
Yeah.
and took it from the
But
organized
I don't.
crime.
I
the
would not
government.
want that as my wife or girlfriend,
would.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
that is lit, bro.
Could you imagine?
Do you want your fucking father-in-law to be a Russian oligarch?
Yes. You know how awesome that sounds?
Dude, I would live in terror.
No, I wouldn't.
Would you not?
I would live in Russia. That's right.
He's talking, dude. Like those Russian oligarchs, bro. They would like put heads on pikes. I don't want my head on a pike for saying that. Like I get in an argument with that dude's daughter, and then like, I don't want my head on a pike.
When the fuck are these tax returns gonna come in?
I already got my diggy dog.
Oh, you already got yours.
Cause my mom's a G. Shout out Julie.
Do you mind asking me how much you got?
More than $1,000.
That's good. Shit.
Less than 2,000, somewhere around the middle.
Nice. Oh,
I got like next to nothing on my tax return last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
I'm self-employed.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah, Walgreens didn't pay me shit. I had to bounce.
Corrosive.
Lifestyle design, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's why. Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's
no
what
kidding.
I'm about.
Spend your time doing what you want.
Exactly.
Easier said than done. How are you gonna do that?
Quit your fucking job.
How are you gonna pay your bills?
Read the fucking 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. You'll figure it out.
I didn't know reading was a job.
How's your income looking like?
It's.
How are you surviving right now?
I mean, I saved up. I would be an idiot to not have some savings, right? After quitting your only source of income. But as it sits, now I have 3 or 4 sources of income. So
Passive income.
yeah, yeah, 2 of those streams are passive.
There you go.
So
Well, they're not hourly.
yeah, it's not hourly. You know, you got to put the work in to you get what you get what you give.
You don't gotta punch the clock at 8 a.m.
Damn right. That's yeah. So
You work whenever you want to work.
yeah. You know, like, okay, you know, he says that like it's only like an hour, right? But these are like 16-hour days doing what I want to do, right? So you got to be willing to put those hours in for something that you like. It's just, you got to do what you want to do. That's what it.
I feel that.
It's
It's all
yeah,
good.
yeah. Preach, yeah. Quit your fucking job. Do what you want to do. You'll find you like Tim Ferriss, 4-Hour Work Week. That man's the goat. Lifestyle design.
I don't understand people that work at a job that where they just hate themselves all day and they just do it all over again the next day. I don't understand it.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not happy with your life, change it. Do something about it.
Damn right. Preach.
Find a way.
Damn right.
We got words to live by.
Words to live by.
Suck my. No.
What were we naming the episode?
Wasn't it a?
Bro, turn all
Hold
this
on.
shit off.
No, that's
Like, we're making Price's job so fucking hard right now.
what prices?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
kind of prices are you talking about, bro? I might come shop.
You're
If
the
you
one
want to
giving
promote, if you
know
want
the-
to,
you know
if
the
you want a
prices.
promotion, break out the lotion.
Hey, that is some words to live by, dude.
If you want the promotion,
You need to break out the lotion.
you want a promotion.
If
break
you
out the
want to
lotion.
earn it, burn it. All right. This isn't words to live by. This is just like a thought, right?
Sure.
The ideology of competition. You grew up, you were taught to be competitive. That's fucking bullshit. And here's why. Creative monopoly means that new products that benefit everyone and sustainable profits for the creator can occur. And competition means no profits for anyone, no meaningful differentiation, and the struggle for survival. So why do people believe competition is healthy? The answer is that competition is not just an economic concept or a simple inconvenience that individuals and companies must deal with in the marketplace. More than anything else, competition is an ideology, the ideology that pervades our society and distorts our thinking. We preach competition, internalize its necessity, and enact its commandments, and as a result, we trap ourselves in it, even though the more we compete, the less we actually gain. This is a simple truth, but we have all been trained to ignore it. Our education system both drives and reflects our obsession with competition. Grades themselves allow precise measurement of each student's competitiveness. Pupils with the highest marks receive status and credentials. We teach every young person in the same subjects and mostly the same ways, irrespective of individual talents and preferences. So students who don't learn best by sitting still at a desk are made to feel somehow inferior, while students who excel from conventional measures like tests and assignments end up defining their identities in terms of this weirdly contrived academic parallel reality. And it gets worse as students ascend to higher levels of the tournament. Elite students climb confidently until they reach a level of competition sufficiently intense to beat their dreams out of them. Higher education is the place where people who had big plans in high school get stuck in fierce rivalries with equally smart peers over conventional careers like management consulting and investment banking for the privilege of being turned into conformist students, or their families paying hundreds of thousands of dollars in skyrocketing tuition that continues to outpace inflation. Why are you doing this to yourself? Right?
Fuck.
Think about that.
I like that. Because competition's with everybody.
Competition is fucking bullshit. It's the thing preventing you from winning.
Yeah.
I'll say it one more time. Creative monopoly, ergo lack of competition, means new products that benefit everyone and sustainable profits for that creator, as it should. Competition, on the other hand, means no profits for anyone, no meaningful differentiation in the struggle to survive. You go to school, you get competitive, you're going to lose because you're up against the whole world. You're tested the same way everyone else is tested, regardless of what makes you different, regardless of your preferences, your individual talents, irrespective of all that. You're made to compete with everyone and to give away all your money, all to be made into a conformist.
Literally, you are playing a game of Monopoly when all the properties are already bought. Like, you can't win.
Well, no, you can. You just don't play into the game.
Yes, that you can't win by playing the game. That's what I meant to say. Right? All the properties are already bought.
I like that. Where'd you find that? Or where'd you think of that?
I didn't think of this. It came from a book.
No shit.
That book you're reading,
0 to 1.
I want it.
0 to 1.
Who wrote that?
So, 0 to 1 is by Peter Thiel and Blake Masters. And it's 0 to 1 notes on startups or how to build the future. Let me make sure.
This is Audible.
Let me take a screenshot.
Technical miracles. We call these miracles.
Yeah, it was that
I
guy's
want to
voice.
take a picture of that.
Yeah, the book. It's a great book, bro. I'll give you. Dude, I think that in the future, people will be like, dude, I want to know what you know. What's your reading list? And I'll like sell my reading list. Like, you want to like know the books I read? I'll like give me $500 and I'll like send you a document of all the books I read. And it's like, because it's like subjective like nuggetry or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm charging you for this. I'm just saying, my reading list. I take pride.
If you ever need, like, if you're ever like, yo, what's a good self-help book? What's a good business book? What's a good, like, personal relationships, anxiety? I've read all.
Dude's got the answers.
I've read. No, I probably could tell you which book I would.
Right.
Just which I would recommend, like, because these people are way smarter than I'll fucking ever be. You know, like, Man's Search for Meaning. It's a Holocaust survivor talking about like the joys he had in the concentration camp after he got used to it, and how men can get over anything or they can let anything ruin them.
Yeah.
And like the quotes of like a man who has why can stand almost any how, right? And like to live is to survive, to live is to suffer, to survive is to find meaning in the suffering, shit like that. And he came to the conclusion that like we're made from love to love, and like I said, that was like the ultimate understanding that like all artists came to, like, or that most like artists came to, whether it was like graphic or literal or musical. Like most artists, the divine. Here, I got that written down too. So I'll share this as my this is my words to live by. The final wisdom is that, and apparently a lot of artists have came to this conclusion, but the final wisdom is that love is the ultimate and highest goal to which man can aspire. And the secret is that the salvation of man is through love and in love. And that's ironic because then there's been times where I've had like near-death experiences, and the things that came to me was from love to love. And what I've then learned through there was that it was through love and in love, is that is what you were here to do. That's your highest goal to which you can aspire, is to be a being of love. Yeah, that's what we're here and from and all that good shit. You don't have to agree with it. It's just that was the opinion of the author of the book Man's Search for Meaning, and he was a Holocaust survivor. And the reason that he survived, in his opinion, was that his love for his wife and his belief that surviving and being able to tell his story would have meaning in the later was what kept him alive. Because he said that, the people that as soon as they reached into their pocket and pulled out that cigarette, it meant that they had given up on life. They weren't fighting, they just wanted to feel pleasure, and they were giving up, right? So it's just very interesting that like Man's Search for Meaning, that book kind of makes sense of how like we can find light in anything and we can find darkness in anything, and like how your perspective and your attitude is the only thing in this world that no one can take away from you, and that's what it is. Yeah.
Dice, you got any words to live by?
Ethan fucking knocked that shit out of the park.
I've been reading books, man. I write the shit
yeah.
down that touches me. That's not my thoughts. It's just me kind of speaking it as.
Yeah.
Those were rants. Those weren't words to live by. Let me give you a quote. Let me give you a quote and then I'll pass it. Here. The wish is the father of the thought. The fear is the mother of the event.
Okay. I always have this like reoccurring theme. Like, this is something that kind of keeps me afloat. The life you see is the life you get.
I like that.
Yeah.
The future we see is often the future we get. That's a quote that I say all the time. It's not always, but it's often, yeah.
Yeah.
You look for the bad, you find it. You look for the good, you find it.
That's
Perspective.
right.
I fuck
That's
with
right.
that. I
Yeah.
fuck with that hard, dude. I agree. Yeah.
Swannels, you got any words to live by? My dude.
Attitude.
That's right.
Visualize.
Contemplate, visualize, execute.
Contemplate, visualize, execute.
Fuck yeah, that's a good
Life
mantra.
management, life planning, just
Try, fail,
what
learn,
you see
succeed.
is what you get.
Yeah.
Nice.
Make something happen.
Also, guys, don't forget to check out our social medias. If you want to check out your podcast director, Austin, here, you can check out my Instagram at Larry_Lovestein_5.0. Matthias, where can the people find you?
At Matthias, Maffhias.
That's on
Instagram.
Cool. Swan, what about you, dog? Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at SwagmasterSwan, and you can find me on Twitter at MatthewSwan441, and then on Snapchat if you want even that. That's at SwagmasterSwanny.
Hell yeah. Give those chicks your Snapchat. What about you, E? Where can the people find you?
At I'm Ethan Costello, Twitter, Instagram. Snapchat is on my Twitter and Instagram, so just go there. Also, what's up? What's up? How you guys doing?
Give the
How was your week? I'm talking to you, the listeners. Yeah. send me the questions that you have because you haven't been doing it, and we're open to questions. So yes, if you guys have questions, please email them to us, and we'll answer them on the show.
Yeah, guys, you can send us questions on our social medias if you want. We will answer them on the podcast, anonymously or not. Please fucking do it.
Yeah, how old am I? I said email. Come on, DM, dude. Yeah,
DM.
that's where it goes down. Let's go. Yeah. Websites, dude. 3-dmusic.com. not-designer.com. The websites are on social media. Get at us. Google us. We'll pop up. It's awesome. Right?
Purchase some
yeah.
good shit.
Yeah, dude, go get some merchandise. Come on now.
We got authentic champion hoodies.
Yes, sir.
3D logo embroidered.
Yes, sir.
High quality,
Snapbacks.
pretty nice. Snapbacks as well, yeah.
And they're saving the earth. I mean,
We got not-designer leather goods that are like almost here. Just designing things takes time and it's going overseas and all that good jazz. But we promise we're like kind of revitalizing and revamping and we're going to come back and even stronger as ever. We're like Voldemort. You can't get rid of us, bro.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
hell yeah.
Harry Potter.
That pretty much wraps it up here for the podcast here. I'm your podcast director, Austin, sign off. Swannels,
Have a nice night.
Ethan,
What's going on?
Mathai.
Thanks for listening, guys.
This is the 3D podcast. We'll catch you guys next week.